Yo guys, my name is Games and welcome back to Let's Play 999. I know it's been a while since I uploaded or recorded anything, but I kind of lost of what I really wanted to do with this channel, which was to just play games for fun and practice my voice for voice acting and to just have fun, and I kind of just lost that motive, I guess. But we're back with 999. We're going for the true ending. I'll show you the flowchart in a second. I started this route on the live stream, but stopped it because I wanted to get the axe ending. But I think to get that, I had to redo the whole game, and I'm not doing that right now. So we're going to the true ending. So we have to go to 4. Oh, right.
7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door 5.
Okay, so we have to go through this whole left side, and what I'm gonna do is when we get to places like right here, I'll just go ahead and skip it. It's pretty much the same exact scenes as in the main playthrough, so if you want to see those scenes, I would just go ahead and watch the first one. There's only like minor differences, so we're gonna have to go all through here. I think it's room 4, 7, and 1. Yes. And then we'll get to this, which this was the axe ending, I think. I don't know. But we got to it, and I didn't continue it. I don't know why. Yeah. So anyways.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door...
Going to skip this because we are going through the 4 door. We're going through 4. So... But we all know what happens. We go through the 4 door.
Now then.
We find the hospital room, and then the red pieces are missing, so they're not activated. We go to find the red pieces. Snake goes missing because we come back. The pieces are there. Snake does not show up. Don't know where he is. Well, we do know where he is, but then Ace sacrifices himself, and
what are you doing?
Because we can't all go through the doors. Because he's gone.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry.
He's blind. I don't think he gives a shit.
With everyone else. I assume.
But like I told,
the door only remains open for 9 seconds. Have you?
Not told, but like they kind of pointed out, everyone has a connection to each other from the last Nonary games. The only 2 that I don't think they've shown so far that to have a connection is June and June.
How is it over there?
I don't know why they were taken as take part in this still. But everyone else has a connection to the last Nonary game that was played 9 years ago, I think. I want to say yes.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Santa's sister was one of the kids that was kidnapped. There was 9 kids that were kidnapped. Okay. They were gone for 9 days. The number 9 is popular in this game. But Santa's sister was taken as one of the kids. She ended up dying. Lotus's 2 daughters were kidnapped for the same thing. This ship, I think, is what the games took place on 9 years ago. I think that's it. Snake was I want to say contestant, but it's not really contestant.
Hey guys,
was one of the subjects on the same game as Santa's sister and Lotus's daughters. Clover, I think she said she was in the same thing, but she was in Nevada. I think that's what happened. They said she was in Nevada. It was either Nevada or Nebraska. I can't remember which.
The red was red.
Ace owns the company, or is like part of the company. He's like a high up of the company that had the game. So he was
awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, he's the one that created the games 9 years ago. So
we should probably move on.
And then 7.
You be careful out there.
Was investigating and then he was captured and taken to the gigantic. Well, this is the second time he's been on the ship, but he doesn't really remember yet. But
I'll go first.
He was investigating it and he met the kids. And I think that's it so far.
We ready?
I don't know about the 9th man.
Yeah.
I think he was the secret informant to 7.
Let's go.
I just don't know because
All right.
He's dead.
Let's go.
I mean, he didn't last that long. But that's what we know so far. I don't know about Jun and Junpei yet. Like, I don't know. They
Oh,
could
damn.
just be two random people.
It's
Who
counting down.
knows? I want to skip this, but
Can't go back.
no, we can't.
We need to hurry and find the device.
Hey, where the hell is the dead?
I still think it's
How
funny.
would I
That's Tanaka's voice. Or Taka's, not Tanaka. Taka's
Don't give
voice
me that
from
crap. Start
Danganronpa.
looking.
It's
I already
Santa.
am.
It's so funny.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no!
And
How many rooms do you think
The
there
woman
are?
who plays Clover
Fuck.
plays Akane.
Don't have time to count.
So
We just need to open them all.
like, we just need to open them all. It's like,
It won't open.
Shit!
This one's no good.
Same here. It's not moving.
Oh, there it is, at the end of the hallway. Run! Hey, how many more seconds do we
I do have the
How would I know? Our time limit
walkthrough
is
open
81
just in
seconds.
case, because
I know that.
some of the stuff in it, I
Asking
just
you
don't
how many
know
seconds
how
we
to
have
even.
left. Hurry! It's the dead. Come on,
Okay,
everyone.
sorry, skip. But I also want to mention that I will be replaying a lot more games on this channel because there are sequels to some of them coming out. Right now I have in mind The Evil Within, The Last of Us, Ultra Despair Girls when it comes out, which it comes out in like a week,
Looks
little
like
over
it
a week.
stopped.
2 weeks maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
There's another door at the end of the hallway.
Oh, what else? I might replay the
Let's try
Life
this one
is Strange
first.
on this channel. I might because I don't know if it's a
And of
sequel or
course
if
it won't
it's
open.
like a spin-off, but it's about Chloe. It's about Chloe
What's
before
this mark?
all
Mail?
the stuff happens, and I don't
No,
know if it
not
might she might
exactly.
look into the disappearance of
probably the
Rachel.
symbol
Like
of
that might be
Mars.
her thing.
Well, technically, they
I
are
don't
the
know,
same
but
symbol.
I might replay I will replay those
But
games.
I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway.
Evil Within I played 2 years ago when it
the
first came
symbols
out.
of the solar
So my
system.
it was the first game I played with
Oh,
webcam. It
that's
was the
right.
second with my Elgato. It was
The sun.
bad. I was so
Saturn.
bad with this shit.
And
But
Earth.
yeah, it's just. I will
least that's
play
what I'm
Virtue's Last
assuming.
Reward and Zero
this
Time.
isn't the man
Zero
symbol.
Time Dilemma.
It's
I
a
think is what the
symbol
third
for
one's called.
Mars?
And then I'll play.
I think so. Yes.
Those will be eventually,
I
you know,
see.
when I get to them.
Wait,
Ultra
where's
Despair
Santa?
Girls will be soon because I should be able to finish up Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc
So, I
within
looked
the next
place
2
over.
weeks. Because
Here's
I
the
looked at
deal.
my videos
None
and
of the other
I am
doors
starting the Hifumi
then that
Taka
must mean
trial. I'm starting their murder
We only
case.
have
or
2 more doors.
their trial for the murder case.
maybe it's the room number.
And then I should be able to
The
play
door on the left
the
has a
Spare
B92.
Girls, and after that I should be able
And
to
the
play
one on the
2.
right says B93.
And by the time I finish with 2, V3
All right,
should
let's open
be a
them.
month away.
I'll open B92.
Because V3 comes out in September.
Okay, I'll get
The end of
B93
towards the
then.
end of September, which I'm excited for that. I still haven't seen
One,
much of it. I've
two,
seen the trial,
three.
or not the trials, the demo, or not the demos either. Oh my god, the trailers.
Hey,
I've seen the trailers. That's
it
all I've seen
opened.
of them.
Yeah.
So,
It did. I didn't expect
but
that.
what I feel weird
It was
replaying
so
games I've
easy.
played before.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan.
But it's just like, I think for that, I can
can't say I
actually
enjoy
talk
being
about them a
treated
little
like
more because I
someone's
know what I'm going into, and I don't know. And I also want to play
Well,
both
now we have
Outlast
these 2
games,
rooms.
even though they're
I'm
both
sure there's
kind of old
something in there
news
that
at
will
this
help us
point.
get
I
out
don't
of here.
care. It'll be fun.
Let's find it.
Why was there
Santa
such
and
a
I will
long
search this
pause
room.
between those
You
two?
two take the other one.
All right.
Like, between those two sentences. Alright. Alright. This part's easy. The kitchen's kind of easy until you get to the sticky pad part, and I don't even know. Okay, take the matches.
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Yes, I'm fine.
Let me see your forehead. Guess it really
It's
has
like,
gone
why
down.
does that startle you so much? Like, he
Are
said
you
he was going to test you, like,
worried
feel
about
your
me?
forehead. I guess
Yeah.
I am.
I guess I am.
By the way, Jumpy,
Hmm?
how did you end up here?
I like how she points
What do you
fingers
mean? I
at you,
told
like,
you earlier,
immediately,
didn't I?
like... It's like, bitch, you ended up the same here
There
the
was a
same
man with
way.
a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out.
I like the music.
When you woke up,
I'm trying to
were
think
on
of
D-Day.
any more games I had planned. Oh, I want to play Red Dead
Dance Street.
Redemption. I own
is
it.
that really the
I
truth?
literally have not played it. I don't know why, but I think
Jumpy,
they
hiding something
said
from me?
October or November.
No,
The
why
next
would I?
game's the sequel's coming
Well,
out,
if you think
so
about it,
I'll play that
this is
game.
awfully suspicious.
Maybe in October. Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe
why
November.
would
I don't
two
know.
childhood friends bump into
So
each
many
other in a
games,
place
so little
like this?
time, and I'm not starting 3 different
Hey, I could
Let's
ask
Plays
you
on
the
this channel.
same thing.
2 is the most I'm doing.
Are you hiding
So-
something?
Yeah, that's all
What would I
really
hide?
have, I think.
Well, I don't know. Anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
And
hiding
then maybe
it.
around
How would I
Christmas
know?
when it comes out, I'm
mean
gonna play
like
Sonic Forces.
Number of men I've dated?
I haven't played a Sonic game since.
Do you want
Oh
to know?
God. I played Generations, but it was years
Don't
after it came
worry.
out. It was only last year that
Only
I played
18.
it.
Yeah.
And
Time 0.
the last one I owned was
Yeah.
Unleashed.
I guess
or
I
no
just haven't
Colors,
met
but
Mr.
I didn't
Right
like
yet.
it. So
Yeah, I see.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like
then
you,
don't
Jumpy.
fucking accuse me of
when I
hiding
woke
shit.
up, I was on D-Deck.
So
Well, you do have a point. I mean,
Shush.
why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other
I
since
also won't be
elementary school.
doing a cosplay let's play for Ultra
wonder.
Despair Girls and
what connects the
V3.
victims.
But
That
2
will
I
lead
will, because I actually have a cosplay of one of the characters in
Do
my
you
closet.
remember Seven saying
So-
something like that?
But I have a Hopes Peak alumni shirt that
So?
I'm probably gonna wear.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh,
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers or maybe the principal.
I don't know, maybe your principal has something to do with it. Who
or
knows?
the janitor, or the lunch lady.
No, I can barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know.
So we got that. I'm gonna go. This isn't a painting. It's a map? Looks like a map of the ship's interior. Oh, this is a great find. I think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. Okay.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
I just played
Yeah,
this
it's probably about 900
because I have to
feet
re-record
long.
this stuff because my Elgato
Must be one of
didn't
those fancy
do
cruise
well.
ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Huh. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said?
I still don't know who Zero is, by the way. I don't know if he's one of us. I don't
Do you
know
think
if
maybe
he's
this
someone
boat and the
else. I
Titanic
still
have
don't
something
know.
to do with each other?
That's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason. Do you think this boat is a replica of the Titanic?
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
Who on earth would make something like that?
Fans, crazy Titanic fans.
I'm sure there are
No
some.
way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship. Climb aboard a piece of
I
history,
wouldn't. I
sail
wouldn't
around the
go
world
on
in the
that. I'd be
resurrected
like,
Titanic.
fuck no.
Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they'd know what to do with.
And they wouldn't
You
have
really
enough
think people would
lifeboats.
want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past? It's the site of the worst accident in history. Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get cursed just for going.
How many
A
people
curse, huh?
survived
Jumpy,
the Titanic?
do you believe in that sort of
There
thing?
wasn't that many.
You know, curses and stuff?
Sorry, but I can't really say I
can't
believe in that kind
remember.
of stuff.
No, I'm gonna look that up now. I've seen
what
this all
about you?
before. If you
No,
watched the
I
live
guess
stream,
that's kind of a dumb question.
you have two.
Yes, I do believe
I
in
want to check
curses.
that now.
In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
How many people?
What?
A curse sank the Titanic.
How many
The curse of the Egyptian mummy.
survived the Titanic?
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra,
705 people.
which was stolen from a
That's
pyramid.
the estimated. How many people were on the Titanic and how many
They
died?
say that the mummy had a history.
1,503 people in total
Everyone
died,
involved with
including
it died
passengers and crew.
mysterious deaths.
One of the first
Come on,
lifeboats to
I'm
leave
sure
the
you've heard
Titanic
of it
carried only
before.
28, where it could have held 64.
Those who opened the
There were enough
coffin
life jackets for
will
all
be
2,208
forever
people.
cursed.
Most everyone was
Haven't
wearing
you
one.
ever heard
300
that
dead
one?
bodies were pulled from the sea the next morning.
So you're
So
saying
out
the
of
Titanic sunk because of that
2,220
curse?
or 2,208 people, only 705
That's right.
survived.
That's stupid. I don't
Fuck,
buy it.
man. Oh, this is saying 76.
It's true.
It's roughly 700
How
something.
can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy.
Yeah.
It was really mysterious. Totally unbelievable.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly,
It
she
was sad.
really
Like,
pretty.
it's sad watching
Pretty?
her.
Yes,
But she was a mummy.
How many people were on the Titanic?
that's right.
I don't think anyone who
She
survived
wasn't
the
all
Titanic is
shriveled
alive
up
now.
or rotten or anything.
Unless they were an
She
infant.
almost looked.
No, even
alive.
then, they'd be 100 something.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing.
31.6% of the
where your body
passengers-
turns
passengers
into some
and crew
kind of
survived.
wax. Yeah. The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right?
Yeah, and I think they said that it only has like 100 so years left to
Yes,
survive the
saponification.
Titanic.
But that's
Because
not
the
what
ocean
it was.
it's
Huh?
eating it apart.
That's not it.
It's
she
eating the
wasn't
metal and
wax.
shit apart.
Then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
What? Frozen.
What?
That's right.
I love how he
The
says that.
whole
What?
body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen.
Imagine if that would happen to an actual, like,
Says
not
that
dead
from the
body,
time of its
but a
discovery,
like
all
a living
the way
body.
through to when
You
it got
slowly
put on the
just
Titanic.
freeze. Oh my god, that'd be creepy.
Even though
that'd
it
be
was
scary
carried
as
through
shit.
the desert, her body never melted.
That's
now, you know what?
crazy.
I want to look at this.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I don't think that this part's the part of the mummy.
I didn't know.
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat
What-
shaved ice
Seriously,
in the desert
what
because it
caused the
lasts forever.
Titanic to sink? Really? That's an
that
actual
seems
question.
too silly to be true.
I think everyone knows what caused the Titanic to
But
fucking
maybe
sink.
it isn't. It just
Um,
appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Mummy? Oh
Wh-
god, please
well,
say this
yeah,
is not.
Ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't
Okay,
really
it says
be
it's
ice
false, thank
anymore,
God.
Would it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just saying like they said it's proven false, so shit. Forget which bathroom it is that does not have the okay, you have the curtain. Can I get it now? Let's see if there's anything. This one's a little loose. It can get under oh my god, I just skipped this whole fucking thing. You're supposed to get a curtain, a shower curtain. And you're supposed to use it in the next room, and I just didn't even. Okay, now I can go to the next room and never come back for June. Jumpy, where are you going? I was thinking of going over to Lotus's room. Are you jealous? Why? What do you mean, why? I'm just going to check up on them. Is there something wrong with that? Well, no. Come back soon. Sure thing. I'll leave the rest to you. Sure, leave it to me. Alright, off to the other room. Alright, so... take the candlestick. Nope. Shush. Shush, Santa. No, I don't want to take a look. I don't have the key. Candle with a candlestick. This might come in handy. I know, if I use these matches to light the candle. Got that. Awesome, with the light from the candle, maybe we can take a look around over there. But it gets so hot when I hold it. I want to put it down. Well, why don't you sit on top of the dresser? It's flat there, at least it won't fall over. Oh yeah, good idea. Okay. Hey, it got pretty bright. Now we can look around a little. Oops. No, shush. Let's see if this, yes! Open that, grab the plates. Oh, it's gonna make me look over here. It's gonna make me get it anyway. But anyways, you get this curtain, you hang it up in the bathroom in this cabin. You see which tile you're supposed to rip out or pull out, and then, yeah. Huh? Hey, what the hell? It just got dark all of a sudden. Maybe the candle got blown out. We should go see. You can barely see it. It's like right here, but you can barely tell. There's a candlestick covered in melted wax on top of the dresser. Hey, what's this? The top of the candlestick looks kind of weird. You're right. It's all bumpy. Oops. Want to leave? Go in here. And then we use that in this. Get open. Alright, pull that shit open. I'm pulling that shit open, Santa! Are you proud of me? Hey, we got all 3
Hey,
plates.
Junpei, you got a minute?
Simple as that.
Here, take this.
Alright, I want to look more
bookmark.
about this mummy shit.
What is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but
Yeah,
I
they're
figured
just
we might as
like-
well hang on to it anyway.
Yeah, it's just funny that this is
Then why don't you
actually
hold
a
on to it?
thing. That everyone
I hate
actually
most
thought
of the
it was an actual
I got 4 things.
um
Hope, faith, love, and luck.
there are actual
Hope,
theories
faith,
about it.
Love and luck?
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really, but what does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like flower language. Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf
It's an
language,
Irish
I guess?
thing, I think.
Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Leaf words.
It goes away.
Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps.
Oh yeah, pansy.
Take the damn thing, all right? Here.
All right,
Get
sure.
because we
I'll
give it
take
to Clover later. After
Oh, man, I feel a lot better
when
now.
do we give it to Clover?
That thing was a real pain, you know?
Fuck.
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
I think I know when we gave it to her. I think we gave it to her. Oops. I think we gave it to her in these rooms. Yeah. Like in the big room, 1-6 and. Cause who goes with us in here? I think it's just Ace, June, and Junpei. I think. No. Clover's in this one too. Yes, it's 4 people in that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, maybe
That's when you
all
give her
betray,
the
you know?
bookmark.
Hope, faith, love, even your destiny. Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
His
What,
reason
worried
is
about
so
the 4 horsemen?
stupid.
Nah, come on, man. That's just silly.
Well, so is it.
Maybe back in
It's
the Dark
silly
Ages,
not
that kinda
liking the
crap
4-leaf
scared people.
clover because of you
This is
don't
the
like the number
21st
4
century.
because it's a
And I'm
stupid
a
number to
21st
you.
century- I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
'Cause it's a half-ass number. Not the best or the worst. That's why.
What?
9 is a way
Even
better
Junpei's
number.
like, what?
So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you...
You play?
play? You mean like gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I mean? In Baccarat, the best possible hand
I
total
can't
is
ever
9.
think of
They
Baccarat
call it
now
the
without
Grand.
thinking of One Piece film gold.
But the lowest, most worthless cards,
Fuck
zeros.
Baccarat.
They call monkey.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh? Zero's a monkey.
What? Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
You know, if you think about it, the Nonary game is really a lot like Baccarat. Of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a
I never.
point.
Well, no.
And in both games,
When you're in the
whoever has
casino,
9 wins.
doesn't it make you use digital root?
The person who makes 9 wins?
Wait, did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
Of course. That's why it's called the Nonary game.
What?
Huh?
You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9, or base 9. It's derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means 9.
Which one of
While we're
her
at it,
daughters
the
is
for
named
one
Nona,
is you.
actually.
You know, like the unicorn, the horse with one horn. 2 is bi, like binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty. Like trio, triple, and triangle. You get the idea. After that, you have quart, quinty, sext, septum, and so on. And of course, the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's called that because it has
Which
8 legs.
I realized
I
these
see.
guys have code names in this
So the
game,
Nona
but I
means
don't think
9.
they do in the second one.
So,
like,
how many of us are
someone's
trapped on
name
this ship?
is K, like the letter
That'd
K.
be 9.
That's
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
okay.
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship,
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
and there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game. It's got a
like
real theme of 9
It's
for
the
this whole thing.
theme.
No wonder it's called the Nonary game.
I hate that sound. It's such a scary sound. Alright, so we go over here. It's a tile in the frame, so I guess I'm supposed to put tiles in the empty spaces. Alright. There we go. Is the dog! Yes! I did it! I did it! There, picture complete. And there goes the frame. What's this? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. And then we get the key.
What's the deal with this this picture anyway?
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory.
Yeah, and then they go and they talk about the
I saw this picture in his
hidden
book.
or the
What's
telepathy
this interesting
stuff,
theory?
and I think
Morphogenetic
that's
fields, which relies on the
what,
theory of morphic resonance.
oh my god, I can't even remember what Cradle
I can't deal
Pharmaceuticals.
with
I think
this.
that's what it was
Just
called.
listening to you talk about it is giving
I
me a
think that's what that
headache.
was called. The pharmaceutical company
It's
that
not a difficult concept to grasp.
Ace owned. They say
In
his real
essence,
name. I
he
think we
states
found
that the
out his
shape
real
of
name
living
in
organisms and their
in our
behavioral
first playthrough. I
patterns
think we did. I think we found out what his name is.
are transmitted through a
But
field not visible
I
to the eye.
think what was going on is, well, they're having the two same
what part of
tests.
that isn't difficult
One where
to
Clover
say?
was, and one on the Gigantic where
All right,
Snake,
how about
Lotus's
this?
daughters, and Santa's sister was.
Theory of the
And I
telepathic
think they were
mechanism.
trying to see, okay, if these
Telepathy?
people in this one,
Yes,
or if the
telepathy.
test subjects in this
Well,
one
perhaps
place
not
figures it
exactly
out,
telepathy,
maybe
but it's close enough for a
through
simple
the
approximation.
telepathic field, maybe the people on the Gigantic will figure it out. Like, it's something like
serious?
that. Like, maybe they'll
Telepathy?
figure it out.
Who do you
But that's
think
that,
we
and I don't know if they were doing
Kids from the
brainwashing as
70s?
well. I think it was
I can't
just
believe someone would
telepathy.
actually
They
do
were
serious
figuring out
research on
stuff along those
something like
lines. But I think in the first playthrough
Yes,
I
I
did, where
agree.
we got the safe ending, I
I
think we
read the
found
book,
out
but I
who
can
he
hardly
was.
say I understood it.
I think we found out his name. But
I'm in no position to defend
the
or
stuff
condemn
that
anything it
Ace
said.
knocks himself out with. Excuse me.
probably
I
just
think we
someone
find
latching
out
onto a
that
statistical
that's the
outlier
stuff
from some
that knocked
study
everybody
and
else
turning it
out.
into a
Because
ridiculous
everybody else
theory.
out. Because I guess they say when it's
There's no
heated up
scientific
enough,
merit to anything.
I think they
I'm
say it
sure.
turns into a gas, and we were all knocked out
But
with
even
gas. So
Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book.
and they still haven't talked about the British Airways
Hey,
TV show.
What do you think this picture looks like?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or
dog.
something like that?
Which
It's
I thought it
just
looked like a
black
guy on a
and white
boat.
Scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like maybe a dog. No, see, you got the head here, and then these are the front paws, and then these are the back paws.
I love how he says, and these are the back paws. It's like, dude, really? I don't know why you said it like that, but it's funny.
Oh, I see it. I guess you've got a point.
How did you know? You're right. I didn't
'Cause
think you would have been
I'm
able to guess
smart.
that.
So
I also
now we know
played
what
this
it's a picture
before,
of.
so I
but
know.
I don't see how that helps us.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer,
I'm
you
going
couldn't
to
see
go
it as
ahead and look up
anything
the
else.
answer to the kitchen.
These two pictures.
Just
The
for
first
the
was a
sake
woman
number.
wearing a
Oh,
hat.
go away.
The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment.
Gotcha.
First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves.
Tifa. My dog looks so sad.
To Ireland,
I
the
don't know
US,
why.
Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people.
How did these people know this
They were
stuff?
shown the two pictures and
Like-
asked, what does this picture look
Like,
like?
I can
to you?"
understand Lotus because I think she kind of figures out what her
The
daughters went
results
through.
weren't really
Like,
interesting on their own.
I don't know how she did, but she did. So I understand how she knows this.
9.2% of the people
but then
saw
there's
the lady in the lady
June.
picture.
Who knows all this weird ass information,
3.9% saw
like
the dog in
about
the
Ice
dog picture.
9 and the
Then, 2 days
Titanic,
later, they
and it's
aired a new
like,
program.
why and how do you know this shit?
During the
Like,
30-minute
no
show,
normal
they
people-
broadcast
person
the
would
dog
know
picture
this.
and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution
I'm just
to the
waiting
dog
for her to
picture
finish.
was at least that many.
Oh, my foot's stuck.
After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found.
I don't know. I think we could get British television here. Can't
Naturally,
we?
none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same test and the same 2 pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase. So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it.
I'm wondering if
But even so,
if I go
it was
through
only the
this
success rate
whole
for the
thing
dog
and I
picture
end
that
up
went
not
up.
learning about Ice 9, or if I end up not giving Clover
Why?
the
How did that happen?
bookmark,
What does
I
it
wonder
mean?
if anything would turn out, if I could get the other ending.
Does this have something to do with that field, or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field. Huh.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
Well,
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all
I mean,
just pseudoscience.
that's what they were trying to test
Oh, okay.
with the
right.
experiments 9 years ago.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
Alright, so we can leave. Alright, let's go to the hallway. I'll go get June. You guys head to the door. Okay, roger that. Yes! It unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Good, now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Come on, Jumpy, let's go. Alright, let's go. If I hear the word let's go one more time. They say that so much in this damn game.
Huh, another hallway.
Yeah, because if you were
Open!
if
It's
you
not
were
going to
with
open
I
because
think
you rattled
Snake
it, you know.
Snake Ace and 7, you come out on that
Damn
side.
it.
I think.
Look over
I
here.
think.
Elevators. And the buttons... Of course they don't work.
Why would they?
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Are you comfortable over there?
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
My dog's just like,
All right,
what?
here I go.
Oh,
Alright.
so it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
I think almost every part
You
has
really think it'd
has
be
like
that
two
easy?
rooms to go through before you
Yeah,
get out.
yeah, I know. Still.
I think the only one that does it was the operating room, because
If we
that
can just get through this
had
door,
to-
we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
maybe, I don't know. Oh, don't we need? Why didn't he
good.
say anything there? Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Hey,
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
Because the
See,
L-shaped
we
room that
come
they
in here.
mentioned,
Now, if we go out
I
there, then we'll be on the other side of the
think...
grate.
Is that the casino?
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
I think that's the
There
casino.
we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
I want to say it is, but I'm
There's a
not too
card
sure.
reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
Let's split up, gang. Alright, so in here we can get the whetstone. I think that's it. Go here, grab the whetstone. Just go in here. Grab the knife.
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular
like-
reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
Again
Titanic?
with the Titanic.
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
No,
I haven't, June.
What is it?
Actually,
In
when I first
1892,
played, when I got to this
14
part in
years
the live
before
stream,
the Titanic sank,
I like actually
A novel
looked
was
up this
published.
the guys that she
it was
mentions,
called
and
Futility.
I was like,
It
okay,
was
no,
written by an
this is so
American
fake.
novelist
This is not
named
real,
Morgan
and
Robertson.
yeah. I don't think I
story
wrote
was
the
about a
first
big
guy.
cruise ship colliding with an iceberg
You know
and
what?
sinking.
Morgan Robertson was the first one.
Of
Will and
course,
Thomas
if that
Stead,
was
I
the
did
only
look up.
similarity,
And
there
I was
wouldn't
like,
be any
you've got to
reason
be
to
fucking
mention it.
kidding me. Okay. Oh, no, what are you doing?
It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality,
Not more-
course, departure time,
Why is he the
size,
first
displacement,
one
maximum
in the
speed,
search?
number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the
self-proclaimed
accident
inventor of the
itself,
periscope.
and the cause, and the location of the damage.
Books and stories.
Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly.
The list may not be complete.
It was almost as if he'd seen the
This
whole
isn't
thing
okay.
happen. But this book was written
Futility or the
14
Wreck of the
years
Titanic.
before the Titanic
In
sank.
1912, Futility was renamed Wreck of the Titanic, containing
But
the wreck.
that's not all.
parts- Oh my god, I
It
gotta
wasn't
look this
just
up now.
futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories
The story
written by a man named
features the
William
fictional
Thomas
ocean liner
Stead.
Titan, which sinks in the North
Both of them
Atlantic after
before the
striking an
accident.
iceberg. The Titan and its sinking have been
One
noted to
in
be very similar to the
1886
real-life passenger
and one in
RMS
1892.
Titanic, which sank 14 years
Stead
later.
wrote two stories
Following the sink of the
that had
Titanic, the
striking
novel was
similarities
reissued
to
with
the Titanic
some
disaster.
changes, particularly in the ship's gross
In one,
tonnage.
two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
Similarities to the Titanic.
I don't know. I mean,
Alright,
I'll give you that it seems
besides
a little
the-
weird, but
Okay, let's see.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure
the
it
novel
wasn't
was written
too
before the
uncommon for
RMS
ships to
Titanic
hit
was even
icebergs back in the day,
conceptualized, so
or
they didn't
other
even know
ships.
they were going to build the fucking Titanic until after this thing came out.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
There were some uncanny similarities between both the fictional and real life versions.
What
Like
if
the
Stead
Titan, the
had some
fictional
sort
ship
of
sank in
special
April
powers?
they both sank in April in the North Atlantic,
What if
and
he
there
had
were
the
not enough
ability to do
lifeboats for all the
automatic
passengers.
writing?
There are also similarities between the size,
Automatic writing?
800 feet long
Wait,
for Titan
are
versus
you-
882
Are you
feet,
talking about when
9
someone's
inches
possessed
long
by
for
a
the
spirit,
Titan, so
and
they were
then
only like
they
were
write a
roughly
bunch of
the
stuff
same
without
size.
knowing what they're writing.
Speed 25 knots for Titan, 22.5 knots for Titanic, and life-saving equipment. Besides the name, the similarities between the
What do you mean,
Titan,
yes?
the
That
Titanic
stuff's a
and
load
the
of
Titan
bull.
include both were triple screw, which was the propeller,
Okay, let's say
described as
hypothetically that
unsinkable.
automatic writing
We
isn't
know
a
those were
total
fucking,
load.
that was fucking wrong. The Titan was the largest craft
These guys
afloat
still
and the
couldn't
greatest
have
of the works of
predicted the
men,
sinking of the
800 feet
Titanic.
displacing 75,000 tons, up
When
from
this dead dude
45,000 in
wrote
the
his thing,
1898
nobody had died on the Titanic
edition. The Titanic was
So if
46,000
automatic writing is
tons
about
and
being possessed
882
by
feet
dead
long. It
people,
was deemed
who the
practically
hell possessed
unsinkable,
him so he could
as
write
quoted
that
in
stuff?
Robertson's book. Shores are lifeboats. The Titanic carried only
That's
16
not it.
lifeboats, plus
What's
4
not
Dead wasn't
Engelharts
possessed
holding
by a
lifeboats.
spirit.
The Titan carried as
He
few
was
as the
doing
law
the
allowed,
possessing.
which was 24 lifeboats, which could carry less than half of her total complement
What
of
are you
3,000.
smoking?
So wait, it could
William
hold
Thomas
3,000
Head
lifeboats,
was a
or that's how many
passenger on the
people it could
Titanic.
hold? They both
He
struck an
just wrote
iceberg.
down what he
Moving
saw
at
with his
22 and a
own
half
eyes.
knots, the Titanic struck an iceberg on
20
the
years
starboard
before
side
it happened.
on the night of April 14th, 1912, in the
well,
North Atlantic, 400 nautical miles away from Newfoundland.
Why
Moving
don't we
at
talk
25
about this
knots,
some other
the,
time,
the
okay?
Titan also struck an iceberg on the starboard side
Huh?
on an April night in the North
Come on,
Atlantic,
let's
400
get back to
nautical
it.
miles from Newfoundland. Interesting. Alright, so go and look at the cheese. You gotta move. Hey, there's something behind the cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright, guys, time to move it. June and I need to look behind you. Geez, I wonder if that cheese is any good. There's a little green bottle back there. Can take that. And I will read more of. And pour that. This bowl is rested in place. It won't budge. Of course. Maybe if I put some oil on it. Hey! Just a little bit of oil, land. Come on. Come on, you little son of a bitch. Whoa! Ah, yes, got you, you little bastard. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. I know.
Oh, it's cold in here.
Oh, they're gonna keep going.
What
Okay.
is this place?
As I was reading
Are you
about the
blind?
sinking in the Titanic. Alright. The
It's
sinking. The Titanic
freezer.
sank and more than half of her
Oh, no way.
2,200 passengers
That's way
and crew
too
died.
cold for me.
Of the Titanic's
I'll
crew
freeze
and
solid in
passengers,
seconds.
705 survived.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll
1,523
have
were
to pass on
lost.
this one.
The
I'm going to
Titan,
leave
the
the rest to
Titan
you.
also sank. However, the vast majority of her 2,500 passengers also died.
Oh,
In
whoa.
fact,
It's
only
really cold in
13
here.
ultimately survived the disaster.
Hey, you don't need to be.
Holy
here.
shit!
You had a fever
Following the
just a little
Titanic
bit
sinking,
ago.
some people
You should
credited
stay
Robertson
outside.
with
We got
clairvoyance. Robertson denied this, claiming the similarities were explained by his extensive
No,
knowledge
I'm
of
fine.
shipbuilding and maritime
My fever's gone
maritime
But-
event or trends. Interesting.
No! Why did it suddenly
And
close?
then the other one.
Ah! The knob's frozen.
Oh.
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and
I forget. I remember looking at the other one, and I think he even
Hey,
said like, "Yes, I
You're
am
out there, right?
clairvoyant.
Open the door!
I know the ways of the ghosts."
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. Like, if you say so. Hold on.
And then she's like, "Oh, fine."
It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more
Now,
people
now
in
I
there.
look up
You figure it
the
out.
next thing that they're going to be mentioning, which is Ice 9.
Oh,
God damn it.
anyway, let's find a way out.
No, no.
If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Ice Tea.
two
Ice Tea
heads
Network.
are
Network.
better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good
So it's in a
look
book
around this
called
room.
Cat's
Okay.
Cradle.
Right.
Oh, So first we grab the pork. There's some frozen meat up there. Looks like pork. What's this? It looks like a tag or something. Okay, took the pork. Down here. Some ice. Dry ice.
Dry ice is just
And then-
frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Alright.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
There's a
How
game
do you
called
know
Ice
that?
9.
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
There's... Oh! This
Oh,
one's in
you're so
some
cold your
noodles
mouth's
now.
going numb?
Yeah, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Is Ice 9.
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
This is all financial shit.
It is kind of weird.
But
Yeah.
it can turn into a liquid.
It's a finance...
Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high
Look
enough
at
pressure.
this. They're trying to... They're
But at 1 atmosphere,
saying it as
normal
a
air pressure.
financial thing. I
It
don't
won't
know.
turn into a liquid, right?
Not what they're talking about.
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change
I couldn't
immediately
remember
from a
if it
solid
was,
state to a gaseous one.
Glucose or glycerin, and
See,
it's
that
glycerin.
is weird.
I don't know why I thought it was
Water's a
glucose,
liquid
but...
between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
Ooh.
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
We be fucked.
Yeah, well, you can
Yeah.
also look at it
So
as ice that
bad.
won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author.
The book's called Cat's
But
Cradle, by the
recently,
way.
scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that...
It's kind of interesting that this stuff is like...
So, you could think of it as a polymorph
I don't know. It's
H2O.
interesting that you can look this stuff up
Here.
and actually like
of
find
it
actual
like
articles
diamonds
about
and
some of
graphite.
it. Like Ice 9,
They're both made of carbon, right?
The Mummy, which they said it was the
but
Princess
depending
of
on the
Amun
structure
Ra,
of the crystallization,
is what they said.
the hardness and structure
The
are
Mummy
completely
was,
different.
but they're like, no, it's fake. There was never any
So
mummy.
you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
But it's funny. It's cool and funny
Yeah.
that he used that as
You heard the story about the
you know, to make
crystallization of
Alice.
glycerin?
It's glycerin. I don't know why. I could think it was
For
glucose,
150
but it
years
wasn't.
after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where
And
in
that's
the
what
world
they think
it is.
happened with Alice, is that
All glycerin crystallizes naturally
Ice
when it
Nine
cools to less than 64 degrees.
happened with her, and
Before
her
that day, no
body
matter
froze.
how glycerin was cooled, it refused to
But
crystallize.
it was cool looking up at the different thing, like
But once the
theories of
crystallization
the
had
mummy,
begun,
and I guess like everyone that bought
It was
her
almost
or was
like-
in contact with
how do I
her,
put it? It was
they
almost
all
like all the
died.
glycerin in the world was
So-
communicating.
And it makes sense. Like, I don't know who
Communicating
the
in
hell
some
owned
way that we
the freaking
can't
mummy.
sense.
Apparently owned the mummy on the
And now
Titanic.
it's happening
but that's
everywhere.
kind of creepy that you put a mummy on the Titanic. I'm sorry.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees? Man.
Including the water in our bodies.
It'd be the end of the world.
It'd be in
At
like
any
an
rate,
ice age
we're
instead
not
of
gonna
a
have to worry about
global
the end
warming.
of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. All right, guys. I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kind of at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
Where did Santa
Freaking
Claus
hate the
actually
cold.
originate from? I don't think it's
So let's get
Iceland.
cracking, all right? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Alright, turn back around, go in here. Got the chicken. Go in here. Got rope. Oops, not that. Alright, whoops, chicken. That. Alright, the dry ice is in pieces. Put that in there. Alright. Whoops, it's a rope. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. So that's ready. Okay. That and that. And attach this to this.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice. And make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob.
Which, by the way,
Right?
do
That's
not
set.
do
So,
not grab. Oh,
Alright,
I didn't mean to
this ought to
skip.
do the trick.
Ah,
we're making a
dry
bomb.
ice, huh?
I didn't mean to
Not a bad-
skip.
Alright guys, stand
I
back.
meant to hit auto,
Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Bro, Santa Juno tip.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
I kind of like the novel,
Yeah, there is.
but don't touch dry
Look,
ice
right here. We can
with
hide
your
in there.
hands, with your bare hands. It will burn you. My
Come on,
boss
get inside, quick.
had an incident with that. I worked
All
at
right,
Dunkin' Donuts
here I
and we
go.
needed eggs. Like we had
3,
no eggs at all.
4.
I don't know where we got
five.
these eggs from.
You're counting the wrong
I don't remember
way.
where they, like, I don't know how we got them or whatever, but they had them in
That is a
a
really sad
styrofoam
excuse
case
for a
and they had
joke,
dry
man.
ice around it. And my boss is like,
Sorry,
dry
dude.
ice, let's play with
All
it.
right,
She
for real this
freaking
time.
reaches
You
in,
guys ready?
grabs the dry ice with her bare hands,
Yes,
and
whenever
starts
you're ready.
screaming because it
Just
burns
blow
you.
the damn thing.
Dry ice will burn you if you grab
right,
it with your
here
bare
I go.
hands. It's fun
3,
to play with, but
2,
just wear gloves or use tongs. Just don't touch it with your
Jumpy!
bare hands.
The ice on the door. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes. All right. Let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot! Fuck!
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Oh, welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
Bitch.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was
It's
really
all
worried.
for personal gain. That's all she
Oh,
cares
don't give me
about is
that
getting
crap.
out. And that's it.
I'm telling the truth.
She
I mean,
looks out
if
for
you died,
numero
then I'd be
uno,
in trouble
or
too.
whatever the fuck 8 is
If
in
you
Spanish.
died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could.
I don't remember what number
I
8
even
is
looked
in
around to see if there was
Spanish.
anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Fine, but there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would
Okay, I think
do
I'll finish
something
this
like that? It
room,
closed on
and
its
then I'll
own.
end the episode. I know
told
it's
you
going
before,
pretty
if
long,
you die,
but
then I die too.
Yeah, I guess
it's
so.
it's kind of easy because I know what I'm doing.
If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Right, so we go to the grill. Whoops, not that. Chunk of pork. Just gonna wait. What are you doing? What are you going to do if the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? Just gotta keep an eye on it and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Cool, looks like it's about time. Gonna try taking the paper out. Chumpy, be careful. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ouch! See? I told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. This thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. So are we gonna have to cut meat? Yeah, looks that way. Alright, now just open the knife. Get the pork. Cut the paper out. And then we go to this. Probably where we put the password in. Alright. And it's 43. Oh, shit. Boop. Well, I guess that went well. Yeah! The door opened! Good job, Jumpy! Oops. Symbol of Saturn, blah, blah, blah. Down through that. And we're out. Yes! I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Jumpy! Let's get out of here. Yes, let's go. Say let's go one more time! No, they say it like so much in this game. It's ridiculous.
I think we've been here before.
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
It was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
Chaw.
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors.
Which that was a casino.
but they
That
were
was the
both
casino.
locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is opened? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed. But it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means...
Route D, then.
D it is.
Yup, Route D.
Then we're
You
set.
get it, Route D. Okay.
Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the
Anyone
central
want to go
staircase.
swimming?
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to
Yeah,
C
but
deck.
every time you hear that creaking, it's just like that internal,
What
like you
else
just
is here?
cringe because like you know what's gonna happen.
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs. Just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like... Oh! Ouch! 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 Ouch!
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
I secretly love Lotus. 7 is still my favorite though.
This is
7
a
and
Mercury
Snake.
symbol. The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Hermes, herpes, whatever. If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need
I
a
don't
key
know, maybe I
card
was
with a
looking at
Mercury
something.
symbol on it.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then.
She's on high
Let's
alert.
just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling
Yeah, I
this
know
ship is the only thing that's
Their
going to be
time
going
limit is
down
9 hours.
anytime
I
soon.
think
That's even worse.
I think they said 6 a.m. is when they have to be
Well,
out.
We can come back to
It
this
is
hallway
the
later.
the actual time.
Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this off here. Next episode, I will probably pass most of the dialogue because it will be meeting up with finding the reds without the pieces in them, meeting up with the others, trying to find the pieces. Snake goes missing, looking for Snake, and then finally choosing what door or Ace's sacrifice, and then going to see which door we're gonna be into, which will be 7. Yes, 7 will be with Clover and 7. That's Clover and 7. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a comment if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye! Patted across the floor. Then he smiled a sad sort of smile.
I apologize. I'm afraid I can't do that. You best forget about it.